Hello, everyone. As everybody knows, I'm from Mexico. You guys know that in my last presentation, I said that I had my own crops already growing with my own land that my grandpa passed on to me. Today I'm going to explain the process of the tequila. Yeah, you guys can take a shot with me. That'd be awesome. All right. Orden. Orden in Spanish means order. Basically, we're going to go from harvesting, cooking, extraction, fermentation, distillation, aging, and finally, the bottom. All right, we go on to the first one. Harvesting. La agave. La agave is the plant. Going back. Basically, agave is the plant. It is grown neatly in rows. It stays there for about six to 7 years. It takes a while for you to grow it. But now these guys over here, these guys are called jimadores. Jimadores, they use like these shovel-like sticks, and usually these are really, really sharp. You don't want to get hit by them, especially because you're holding the plant or the seed by your feet. So like this guy, he's holding by his feet just to cut off the leaves. And these leaves are long and very sharp too. They have like these spines where you can actually cut your skin. So you don't want to get cut by them. Well, of course, I said the plants are grown in neat rows. I explained that jimadores are the guys who cut these plants in order for you to get these. I think they're called. Let's see. Okay, it's called the piña. Usually weighs each one of these piñas weigh about 15 pounds. And imagine if you put that in a truck. It'd be pretty heavy. But can we go on to the next one? The cooking. The cooking softens the piña. When it's cooked, it softens it, makes it better for when it goes to the mill. They also have a mill where they put it in. I'm going to go to that next. And these cooking last for 24 to 36 hours. Basically almost 2 days. And they are cooked for 200 degrees inside of the cooking mill. I think it's called the cooking mill too. But also, I'd like to explain that this right here is the autoclave. The autoclave is this new machine that they invented. They didn't have this before. What they used to do before, we used these big houses, and they would be specialized just for the cooking, and they would put a whole bunch of them inside the house. And then they would burn the house down. Sounds pretty crazy to me, but they were specialized to remake it again and then recook the piñas. Okay, here we go to the next one. And this is the mill. Basically, piñas are sent here, and you know they're taken out of the cooking place, and they are actually they throw them on here. They actually throw them so they can crack. If they don't crack them, then this mill that spins around cannot break them in order for it to be flat. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, it's a mechanical crusher, and it separates the fiber of the piñas. Okay, here we go to the next, fermentation. Sugars are transferred, and also the alcohol is going to the process you make. If anybody notices this picture, does any see familiar? 2 eyes and a smile. All right, fermentation takes 7 to 12 days. The process is pretty long, but in order for this to work, you have to fermentize the tequila in order for you to take out the sugars. If not, it's gonna taste sweet when you drink it, of course. They also add yeast allows the fermentation to go faster. Now it wouldn't take 7 to 12 days. It would take maybe about 3 weeks if they didn't add the yeast. I'm not going there. Okay, here we go. We're moving on to the distillation. During the distillation, it develops into 3 components. These are my favorite 3 components. Now, the cabeza. The cabeza is the unwanted ethanol or methanol, which is kind of dangerous for you. That's why they remove it. El corazón. El corazón is the heart, and the cabeza is the head, of course. But el corazón is the best part because usually that part is the best part that goes into the tequila, and it makes it have that flavor that burns your throat when you drink it. Now we move on to the colos. I really don't know how to say that. I pronounce it right, but I think it's colos. Maybe used to these is used to recycle, or they can throw it away also. But what they usually do, the companies they don't want to keep it. They just want to store it away. They don't want to renew it. Now the aging. This lasts a while. Each barrel holds up to 20,000 liters. As you see, each one of these is 20,000 liters here, just chilling. And they have to stay in not a warm place, but in a cool place. If you put them in a warm place, then basically the alcohol will it will what do you say? How can I say this? It kind of like disappears. Flavor. If you keep it in a warm environment, the flavor of the tequila, if you don't keep it like this in a barrel for maybe 4 years, the flavor will disappear. So you have to keep it in a cool place for 4 years. 4 years of aged tequila is the best. When it gets to 4 years, of course, the tequila is at its best. Anejo is the strongest one you can get. It's basically, Anejo is more than 4 years. Anejo is like maybe 6, 7 years. Stay in cooling. Reposado is just regular. Stays for 4 years. They take it out, finally put it in a bottle, and moving on. Finally, to the bottling. Now the bottling, as everyone knows, is processed into its own unique bottle. Now every bottle has its own special ability. Now this is my favorite bottle. It has 5 senses. It hits your 5 senses automatically as you're drinking. Now I do have a surprise for you guys. I do have it with me. It's my favorite bottle right here. Unfortunately, my dad had to go to Mexico for about a week, and he's gonna bring me another one. But this is my favorite bottle, and I'd like to explain why. This bottle means a lot to me in a case because before my grandma passed away, he talked about making a tequila into Crown. And basically, he gave me a sketch of it, and I took it to the tequila place, and here it is. Here it is. This is my grandpa's invention. The only reason why it's my favorite is because it was my grandpa's. I took it to them, and there it is. And you cannot get this anywhere in the U.S. Basically, you have to order it online. And this, to tell you right now, this is the strongest bottle in Mexico right now. And that's my presentation. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I talked about how tequila is made, the process of from harvesting to bottling, from aging, harvestation, fermentation, distillation. And here's my work session.
Okay, guys.